What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK here with another video. Today we have some news to report. Luka Dončić is hurt, he's injured, and it's very unfortunate. Some people say it's a blessing in disguise. I say, well, actually, I'm gonna save my opinions after I show you all the reports. So I'm gonna go and show you a couple of reports on the news and the matter of Luka Dončić's injury, and then we'll go into sharing my personal opinions and thoughts about this, which, you know, I'll be quite opinionated. So let's go and get started. All right, man. So if you don't know Mark Stein is big in the Dallas universe. He's been with the team for what, over 2-3 decades now? I don't know. He's been here for a minute. I saw the first of this news being broken down by him. So wait up, did I do this incorrectly? Hold on. Oh, never mind. I did it right. I did it right. Okay. Mark Stein reported that Luka was held out of practice on Wednesday. I guess I could bring myself back in now. So Luka was held out of practice on Wednesday, right? And then he followed up with that tweet that the Mavericks made it official and announced a right wrist sprain for Luka Dončić. The team says he will be reevaluated in 1 week. In 1 week, right? Like, that's almost 4 games. And then Shams followed up with his tweet and his announcement saying, Luka sustained a wrist injury and expected to miss some time. He said he expected to be reevaluated in 1 week with a right wrist strain. So with all that being said, man, he got hurt in the New Orleans Pelicans game. But before I get into my thoughts, I want to show you a tweet from at Slothanova or Sarah. So salute to Sarah, right? Is this showing on screen? Let me see. Okay. What if I come over? Oh no. If I come over here and I scroll down. All right, so this is Luka with the wrist. There it goes. So you see it was holding his wrist. It was hurting the homie. And got a follow-up tweet here for you. Jeff Stotts at In Street Clothes. He said, Luka Dončić keyword is sprain, indicating the injury occurred to one of the many ligaments in the wrist. There is a high degree of variability in these type of injuries. However, the average time loss for nondescript in-season wrist sprains is 5.9 days, 2 games, a minimum of 2 games. All right, man. So with all that being said, right, what are my thoughts on this matter and Luka Dončić's injury? I think it just goes back to what me and Stick said during the pregame show against the New Orleans Pelicans. We even said it after the Thunder game. We were just like, rest Luka all the way till the Denver game. Why? Because at that point, it would have been 6 days of rest for him. And I know people already been in my Twitter and mentioned, be like, well, it's not the same injury. It wasn't a knee injury, so anything could have happened. That's not the point. The point is, I wanted him to rest in general for his knees. We didn't need Luka Dončić against the New Orleans Pelicans. They're not even the New Orleans. It's the G League Pelicans at that point. The only good player to have was Brandon Ingram and Trey Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. That if you cannot beat them without a Luka Dončić, then we have way more issues than people are leading me to believe. And so, for those like, oh, he would have got hurt regardless. I don't know. It's just a glare. Okay. If there are people like, oh, what if he would have just got hurt regardless? You know, it's a right wrist sprain that could have happened against the Nuggets. Okay, fine. If it happens against the Nuggets, that's fine. But we wasted a Luka Dončić game against the Pelicans that we would have won regardless when we just beat the Thunder. You get what I'm saying? Like, just rest Luka one more game and you would have avoided this wrist injury. Quote unquote, we can't read the future. We can't predict what could have happened, right? But I'm just saying all this could have been avoided, you know? And now we played them in a meaningless game that we would have not lost because the team just came off of a high of beating the Thunder. We used them in a meaningless game when we could have won it without him. And then we could have gone in Denver and beat Denver using him in an actual meaningful game. Sticks and I talked earlier. Sticks was like, well, you know, when you're playing against G Leaguers they will do everything possible to make a league, make a roster, whatever the case may be. They play with more reckless abandon. And you you open yourself up to more injuries against playing those type of players. Same thing if you want to compare it to hooping at a 24-hour, right? When you're playing against good players, the likelihood of you getting injured is this low. The likelihood of you getting injured when you play against sloppies and dusties is like this big. You could get hurt playing against people that don't know the game, that don't have IQ, and that don't look out for your well-being on that court, right? So when you're playing against G Leaguers, bro, they're trying to make a team, man. And you risk Luka Dončić against that squad, I get it is malpractice by the front office, right? Now, I don't know who else gonna say it, but I'll say it. I just feel like the Mavericks are mismanaging Luka Doncic's injuries. They're mismanaging his abilities in a way. Not his abilities, actually. No, I'll take that back. They're just mismanaging his health, right? Could have load managed him for one more game. Could have gave him 6 days off. But yeah, man, those are my 2 cents. Luka Dončić seems like he's going to be out for the Denver game, the Miami game, the Atlanta game, and the New York game. But knowing Luka, he's on battle back and try to be back earlier than usual. We'll see. We'll see what this team could do without Luka Dončić. Obviously, they did pretty good against the Thunder. But again, that's the Thunder without a center versus in comparison to the Nuggets. So we'll see what we can do, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Tomorrow, we'll be back doing a pregame show and a postgame show. And then Saturday, we should be back to our normal scheduled Midnight Madness. Again, appreciate y'all stopping by. It means a lot. Definitely leave a like on the video. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. If you disagree with my take or if you agree with it. Regardless, I love conversation in general. Whether you agree or disagree, you don't always have to agree with me, right? I'm always open to listen to other people as long as you don't insult me, man. Because, I get insulted all the time on Twitter. I ain't got time for it. Let's have real, legitimate basketball conversations. All right, ladies and gentlemen, been your boy TGK, man, and we are out. You have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe. Consider being a member. Join the Discord. Everything's in the link below. It's been your boy TGK. Catch you on the next one.